Mobs of Turkish Cypriots demanding Taksim or partition, and marching to head them off, British troops come to prevent them from attacking Greek Cypriots. This was the first flare-up by the Turkish element in the Troubled Island, and it coincided with the Baghdad Pact meeting in Turkey, where the Cyprus problem was under discussion.
Widespread on Cyprus.
In Nicosia and other centres on the island, serious clashes occurred between the Turkish blockade and casualties were inevitable, but the rioting lasted for 2 days.
Only after the use of tear gas is the demonstration broken up. Soldiers carrying plastic shields and stones pursue the demonstrators. British flashes repelling Greek Cypriots. British armies keeping peace between the Turkish and Greek factions, each of which is seeking British army streets and then the two soldiers and Turkish classes from high school age taken into peaceful fighting violence. Being dispersed after a showing battle. Only after the use of tear gas and Cyprus and others. Soldiers carrying plastic shields and stones pursue the demonstration.
National security forces and the efforts of Turkish leaders,
British are faced with keeping the peace between the Turkish and Greek factions, each of which is seeking union of the island with its own country. One British army truck is bombed, killing 2 soldiers and wounding 12.
I count heavily, of course, on the cooperation of the government of Cyprus and the other governments mentioned in the resolution.
Diplomats vainly seek a solution to the Cyprus impasse, but the strategic island continues to be the scene of daily violence and bloodshed.
News of the Turkish seaborne invasion was broadcast over Turkish radio at 5 a.m. The announcer warned the Turkish community in Cyprus to evacuate their homes and find shelter underground. People rushed from their homes for bunkers near the Turkish hospital in the Turkish quarter. We were driving out on the main Nicosia to Kyrenia road when we first sighted the aircraft, flying low over the Kyrenia mountains to the north. The Turkish airborne invasion had begun. The aircraft came in waves at 5-minute intervals with 60 paratroopers for each aircraft. Their dropping zone was less than 2 miles from the capital of Nicosia. The explosion set the corn stubble on fire and smoke began to block out the entire area. The fires also detonated the many ammunition cases dropped by parachute. It must mean that Turks now have a great deal less ammunition than they need. We waited for the Greek-controlled National Guard to begin firing on them with artillery, but nothing happened. They, like us perhaps, could just not believe it was happening.
With long-range mortars, the Turks were shelling Greek soldiers and equipment, sheltering in orange groves and houses. They scored many direct hits. The Turks were firing from positions high in the Kyrenia mountains, and once they got the range, the barrage was intense. It was the second day of a heavy bombardment as the Turks moved forward to try and capture the mountains and the sea road. Yet the Geneva ceasefire agreement is supposed to have been in operation for 9 days. It was a creeping mortar barrage, forcing Greek soldiers to retreat, many of them in disarray. Equipment was also pulled back. Some complained bitterly that they were under orders not to return fire to avoid violating the ceasefire. The shells fell at random, causing near panic among some soldiers. Others had abandoned their helmets and guns and were appealing for a lift to take them out of the area. There were many injuries, and we were told many had been killed, though nobody could give the number.
Που δεν τους κερατήσεις. Δεν πάνε τραβώ τα κινητά διαφορετικά. Απλώς επισημάνετε το κόντο. Τουλάχιστον για τους.
How long will you stay here?
I'm going to stay here as long as I live. I mean, there's no trouble, nothing here.
Are you under any pressure from the Turks to move out?
Not to me.
A lot of the people are staying put here, are they?
Yes.
They don't want to leave.
Well, I'm not sure. I can't say about that.
Have you heard of any pressure by the Turks to push them out, get rid of them?
Well, I'm afraid I can't say that either. You know, things are very, very difficult nowadays. You can't say things like that.
No, you won't risk the comment.
No, I won't.
So we have to take some things for granted, do we?
Yes, we have to. I'm afraid so.
This fellow is blind and deaf.
Eucalyptus, drink lettuce.
You give the names.
They do what we can find all around. Few
So
grapes.
the water comes only from the army.
Only, well, there was a supply of water to the town, but it has been cut off last week. And what we use is what is left on the deposits over the houses over there and so. Now these are getting empty. Now we have to drink water from wells, which is not good.
Sigur